Charlie District guys, good group of people. Some of these guys I had as recruits when I was a field training officer.
Corpus
I
Christi's,
remember the days when
the
they
body of
didn't know
Christ.
anything and actually have become some really good officers.
Mocking.
It makes you feel like you had a hand in that. It's kind of rewarding.
Oh my God, quick, I got the traffic.
Who knew Cops was such a revealing show? Who knew it would reveal us?
Got a unit following a vehicle that's not stopping. Left it drove
That's
out.
not subordinate. That's not subordinate. Wow. Amazing! Look! Look! Now edit.
Charlie 321, I'm number 2 unit.
He said something,
pulling
so
in,
now he's like,
over
okay,
here by the
edit
Playroom
back.
Lounge in the parking lot. Going west on Sunnybrook.
Sorry, spikes are upright. Charlie 3, spikes are upright.
Still west on Sunnybrook, just past Nesbit.
There's something in green over McCardle. There's something in green over McCardle.
Speeds are down to about 40 now, coming up on Evelyn, going northbound on Evelyn. Looks like he's gonna stop.
Speed 40, northbound on Evelyn.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Throw the keys out of the car now! Open the door with your left hand. Put your hands up. Get out of the car. Put your hands up. Don't face me. Turn around. Turn around. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Get down the ground.
I got him. Put your hands behind your back, bud. Put your hands behind your back. Behind your back. Somebody clear the car. Clear the car, someone. Good.
Make clear the car.
Okay, roll
Make
over
clear
under
the...
his butt and we'll sit him up. Roll over, bud. Okay, we're gonna lift you up. Get your feet underneath you on 3. 1, 2, 3. Up. There you go.
Can I have my hat?
We'll get it. Come on. Hey, what? What's...
My wallet.
Okay, we'll get it. We'll get it. Come on
Hey, we
over
got
here.
a camera right now?
Come on. Right here, bud. What's going on, man? Why are you running from the police?
Cuz I just was nervous, man.
You were nervous. The police make you nervous.
Yep.
Okay, listen, bud. Right now, you're under arrest for evading detention. You got the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney and have him with
Who
you prior
knew
to
it will
answering
be
any
used
questions.
against
If you cannot
him?
afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed free of charge. You have the right to stop answering questions or terminate the interview at any time. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, why were you running again?
I was just nervous, man. I see him chasing after me. I didn't know what was going on.
Okay. Did you throw something out of your car?
No, sir.
Because the officer that was chasing you, he put it out over the radio, man. He said he saw you throw something out of the car.
No, sir. I'm doing that at the car.
Okay. Is there anything in the car that we should be concerned about?
No, sir.
Have any drugs, any
No,
weapons?
Sir. Yes, sir. Nothing in the car.
Okay.
I was invited
Where were
to
you
give you a
coming
taste
from?
of
Look.
a typical law school
Friend of mine
classroom
right there on the-
experience here today, and I thought I would take advantage of this opportunity.
Look
to
at
do
this
something
guy.
that's been on my mind for a while. To stand up and to proudly say, God bless America, God bless the Bill of Rights, and thank God for the Fifth Amendment.
Look.
I'm not ashamed to say I'm proud of the Fifth Amendment, and
Look.
I'm proud to admit on camera and on the internet that I will never talk to any police officer under any circumstances.
Look.
With all due respect, sir.
You'll say
I'm doing
it.
something really extraordinary here today, something you'll almost never see another law professor do as long
Look.
as you live. I'm really putting myself on the spot here. This was my idea. By my invitation, I have given up half of my time, approximately.
Really,
Giving equal
half
time
of his
and
time.
the last word to an
Of
expert who
course,
really knows
like a
something about.
lawyer would speak. Just this, it could be this, it could be that. Well, sometimes that, but there's exceptions to that, and sometimes that exception is this and that, and sometimes that is this and exception. Exactly. Loophole, 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 loophole. I hope I win. Exactly. It's just I hope I win based on relentless loopholes. Oh, look at the look. That's the look of desperation. Look at it. It's just looking into the abyss.
what I'll be talking about, so I'm opening myself up to the possibility that he will contradict me. I was a criminal defense attorney when I was in private practice, so I want to make sure, in fairness to you, if I'm misleading you or giving you a slanted or one-sided presentation, you'll be able to get the last word from somebody else. I'm sure he'll have a lot.
Why does it sound like he's fast-forwarded? That's why I had to check. I had to check if it was sped up. But no, he's just... It's just like auto recording. Smashed. The Fifth Amendment provides no person, ... But what is a person exactly? A legality. A legal straw man. Just some bash. That's what they ask you when you go to court. Are you this bash? And then you have to say, yes, I am this bash. Then you are the living representative of that which is on paper. Because they ignore the living man. Who knew?
To teach all of us, including myself. The Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution provides, no person shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself.
Wow.
And this.
So you can't be held witness for himself. Well, who knew that's the ultimate separation? You cannot witness what you witness yourself. Nope. What? So everybody's told to that is the case, but not unless you're criminally charged. Because if you're criminally charged, then nope. No person shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself. So who against? Yeah, the creator, always. Just blaming him. Oh, what are you doing here, sir? Oh, some friend told me. I'm just here. I'm just some ignorant bash. I don't know anything. I've never been in trouble with the law. Right? Then the cop just kicks him in the face, draws his gun and says, get down on the ground. And then the guy's like, I am on the ground. And then the cop is like, get down on the ground. Don't resist arrest. And then blasts him through the heart. Right? That's everybody's like actual conception of what goes on. And you're like, yes, that's what goes on, you fool. All right. Then go and document it. Get GoPros, put it on your car, and then go speeding or do some crime. And then see what happens. Hopefully you will get killed so then you prove yourself right. Okay? So that would be the whole point of the documentary, is you dying, okay? And then that would be the proof, right? So go ahead, prove it. Exactly, you won't. Instead you just use other relentless, situations. That's all you use. You're an abuser of situations. Who knew? You're an alcoholic of situation. You just draw it down and guzzle it down and call it experience. What a shame.
This unfortunate amendment has gotten a bad rap in recent times. Much of it, tragically and unnecessarily, through, as you may have heard, the headlines. Let me read you something that was taken out of the newspaper this morning, and I want you to listen to it closely. And I'm giving you a heads up. I'm warning you in advance, which is not fair to you.
Oh.
Not fair to me, but I'm giving you a warning.
Not fair to you,
I'll
but
be quizzing you on this in just a few minutes.
No, you won't.
This will test your aptitude for legal study and legal practice.
See,
Listen
look,
closely,
who
it
knew?
won't take long. Last night, agents of the Norfolk Police Department found 3 victims of an apparent murder dead in an apartment in the East Ocean View area. The apparent victims of a gangland-style slaying.
The apparent, but now they say alleged.
And possibly the victims of gang-related violence. The police are investigating this as a possible murder and suicide, but right now suspect that the 3 were all killed by the same individual. No suspects have yet been identified in the slaying, but veteran police detective George Brook has confirmed that police are following up on evidence pointing to the possible involvement of an off-duty naval officer as the perpetrator.
Right, so where did that come in from? Whoa, who knew?
The bodies, which were found by the apartment manager at about 8 o'clock in the morning, appear to have been slain sometime earlier in the same evening, probably.
So this is just testing your bash learned cognitive, learning, as I say, comprehensive reading. Wow. So are you comprehensively listening and just going to be able to parrot whatever he just said, right? So are you listening? I hope you are.
Sometime between midnight and 2 o'clock in the morning. That's it. Those are all the facts I'll ask you to remember, and it won't be for very long either. Let's see how well you do.
See?
I'll be quizzing you in just...
And then he's going to say, oh, how could you be expected to remember when you're in the situation? So just shut up. Don't say anything to the police because it will be used against you. Right? So who knew that's why all the bash people that are just, arrested on a TV show called Cops never say anything unless they're completely blasted. They have no clues. They're just wailing. They're just swinging left and right in the air, hoping to escape when they're already in cuffs. Right? So what's going on? They know. They've been told. They know. So who's this bash talking to? Who's this bash talking to? Who knows?
Just a few minutes. Now, here's the easiest question you'll ever get from a client in all the days of your life. Question, hey, the police are here. They want to talk to me. What should I do? Well, I could give you my answer to that question in case you haven't already guessed it, but why don't we go to a real expert?
This guy is talking to all the perverts, okay? All the sick, the foul, fine. And you're saying, well, this guy is corrupt. Obviously, he's a criminal. Fine, maybe he is. But he knows at least not to talk to the cops. He knows. So who's this bash talking to? Exactly. Some bash guy that thinks he's well off, middle class, upper class guy that's just, sodomizing, bashing, and bash. And then when the cop shows up, he's like, oh, no, sir, I've never done this before. But, oh, wait, maybe there was this time and this. And so he just tries to swivel and try to convince the cop. All the while the cop is writing down everything this bash is saying. So who knew that he would be contradicting himself immediately? All right, so who's this bash talking to? Who does this video actually service? Because apparently any criminal just knows not to talk to the cops. So you're talking to just some bash people that you think don't know. Why? Why would you be doing this? Exactly. You want people to feel that they have some bash hope, some false hope, that even if they get caught doing some criminal activity, apparently just don't talk and get a good lawyer. Smashed. That's his overall message in these 46 minutes. Okay? Who knew? I don't even care. I don't even want to watch the rest of this bash. Look, they have this other bash guy to come, some law enforcement basher come in probably and they just say, bash, yes, this guy's right. And, I'll just come and take your rights away from you and blah, 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 and try to manipulate you into confessing and this and that. And that's an easy case and less paperwork for me. And wow. See? Who knew that it's just a well-greased wheel that you're just sludged through? You're the grease. You're the grease for the wheel that you perpetuate by your own will. You're not forced. No. You do it by your own will because you believe in it. Wow. Who knew?
Justice Robert Jackson, a prosecutor's prosecutor. Like me, he began his private practice in Buffalo, New York, years before I did. And after that,
Who gives a bash. We'll end it there. Just 2 tests.